Applause for Nick Blade.
Thank you. Have you ever been in a situation when you dream about something and the next day it begins to happen? For example, let's say last night you had a dream that you were walking in town. And as you're walking, you bumped into somebody that you know. But when you wake up the next day, you start to realize it was all just a dream. But as you go along with your day, you're walking in town, as you keep walking, you bump into that somebody you know, but the thing is, it was that same person that you saw in your dream, and you say to yourself, wait a minute, I was dreaming about this same moment last night. And that's called turning dreams into reality. Now, I actually went through a real-life situation like this many years ago, where I actually had a dream about something and the next day it actually happened. It was many years ago, and this was even before I even got into magic. So when I was a kid, this was on Christmas Eve. When I went to bed that night, I was dreaming about what the presents was going to look like on Christmas morning. The color of the presents, the size, the way it was going to be positioned underneath the tree. That was the only thing that I was dreaming about. But as I woke up Christmas morning, I walked to the living room, and right when I saw the presents, I was like this. My jaw literally dropped because everything that I saw right in front of me was exactly that I was dreaming about. It was the same color, it was the same size, the same way I was positioned underneath the tree. I was literally mind blown. And I asked myself, did that really just happen? So looking back at that moment made me realize that was the most magical moment of my life because I was able to predict something the next day. So I said to myself, if I was able to predict something that I did many years ago, what if I can recreate that moment again, but instead of predicting what the Christmas presents are going to look like, what if I could predict something else? And for this experiment, I need not just one, but 3 people from the audience to help me out real quick. And let's see, we got Trevor over here who's going to be helping out with this. Give him a nice round of applause as well. He's going to hand them And I'm looking for somebody very familiar. Come with me. Let's see who we can find. Let's see who it might be. Let's see. You 3, can you stand up real quick for me? You guys look very familiar. Can you guys just stand up? You 3? Yes, all 3 of you. So I'm going to have you hand the microphone to him. Now, like I said, we are going to try an experiment that involves turning dreams into reality. Okay, I want you to remain standing at this moment. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm going to try somebody with the first person over here. Can we hand the mic to your last person? Okay, what's your name?
Amy.
Amy. Amy, I want to try something with you. Like I said, you look very familiar to me because. You said Amy, right?
Yes.
I want you to use your imagination real quick, okay? Imagine right in front of you there's a deck of cards, but imagine the colors have been separated from red to black. And I want you to choose wisely. I want you to choose if you want to keep the red cards or the black cards. It's totally up to you. Which one do you want to pick?
Red.
Red? So eliminate all the black cards and we keep the red ones at this point. And for this, I will write down the word red so we'll all remember what you have picked. And please ignore my sloppy handwriting. And I don't claim to be a perfect writer. And you can hand the mic to the next person next to you, and you're welcome to sit back down and give her a nice round of applause. And what's your name?
Stacy.
What is it?
Stacy.
Stacy. Now, since Amy picked the red cards, I want you to visualize right in front of you that the suits have been separated from hearts to diamonds. So imagine here on the left, there are hearts. And imagine over here on the right, there are diamonds. I want you to choose which one you want. Which one do you want to keep and eliminate?
Hearts.
You want to keep the hearts?
Yeah.
I thought you would choose diamonds because diamonds are a girl's best friend. So for this, we will write down the word, or actually I'll just write down a big giant heart. And again, please ignore my horrible artwork because I don't claim to be an artist. And you can hand the mic to the last person next to you, and you can sit that down as well. Thank you so much. And what's your name? What's your name?
Alexa.
Alexa? Sounds like my device's name. So, Alexa, we're going to try something with you. You're going to be making the last decision, okay? Now, when you buy a deck of cards, they're always in order when you spread them through, okay? Now the order goes from ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king, okay? Now I'm going to say that order again, but as I do, I want you to yell out the word stop it anywhere as I go in order, okay? You understand what I'm saying? Ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, king. Did you say stop anywhere? I didn't hear you.
At queen.
Which one did you want?
Queen.
Queen? Sounds pretty obvious. And right here, we'll write down a big Q for this one, and you can hand the mic to, oh, he's already got it? Does he have the mic? All right, perfect. And you're welcome to sit back down as well and give her a nice round of applause as well. So every single decision that these three made was completely at random. We had the first person choose red cards, we had the second person choose hearts, and we had the last person choose the queen. So if we combine all this three together, this should lead us to one playing card, and that it is the Queen of Hearts. That's our conclusion. Now the three people that were just making these decisions, I had no idea that you three was going to make these three decisions to lead to this one playing card, correct? Correct? Wrong. Wrong. What if I did? What if I told you that every single decision that you guys made that would lead to this is exactly I knew? What if I told you that I knew that already? You wouldn't believe me, would you? Remember in the beginning I said this was all about turning dreams into reality? And remember I said that you three look very familiar? Well, the reason why I said that because last night I had a dream. I was dreaming that I was up here on stage in front of so many people. And I was dreaming that I was choosing you three to make a decision to lead us to one playing card. I was dreaming the first person that would choose red. I was dreaming the second person would choose hearts. And I was dreaming the last person would choose the letter Q, which is queen. Every single decision that they made that would lead to this was exactly that I was dreaming about. But the thing was, in my dream, when we came to this as a conclusion, that was the only thing that I woke up to. So when I woke up, I'm like, oh, that was just a dream. So I asked myself, as I go along with my day, there was one thing that kept going through my head over and over again, and it was that card, that Queen of Hearts, our conclusion. So I knew what this meant. So I asked myself, how am I going to predict this in such a way? So this is what I did. I took a deck of cards, not just any deck of cards, but a jumbo-sized deck of cards. I took the cards that I mixed them all up. I took one card out and I turned it face down in the face-up deck. I took the cards, I put them back inside the box, and I put it inside of a sealed envelope to keep it safe. And not only that, I took that sealed envelope and I put it inside of a metal case and I locked it up with a combination to keep it safe so nobody would have access to it. Ladies and gentlemen, as you were walking into the auditorium, you might have noticed something hanging up on stage. That has been hanging there before the show and during the show. Now, just a quick question for everybody. Has anybody touched it or gone near it before I even came out here? No? Good. So, now, before we lower this down, I'm going to have Alexa, since you were the last person to make the decision, can you come up on stage here real quick for me? Give her a nice round of applause. Come through this way. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. Thank you, Alexa, for helping out with this. So we're about to lower this box down. Go ahead and just stand over here for me. So we're going to go ahead and bring the box down. Let's go ahead and bring it down, guys. Perfect. You can come closer. I don't bite. Perfect. And we're going ahead and get rid of this clip here. Perfect. Take it away. Now, I want you to examine the box real quick. Make sure it's completely normal. I'll actually leave it right here in plain view. Check out the box. Feel around it. Make sure there's no secret compartments inside that would get access into that box. Nothing? You can touch it if you want. It's totally up to you. Completely normal? And also make sure this is locked by pushing that button right there. See, no matter how many times, actually round up the digits on that safe. Because the thing is, no matter how many digits she's going to round up on that case, it is not going to open because I'm the one that knows the combination. Is it opening? No, so it is 100% locked, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you the combination, and it's okay if I say it out loud, and I'll probably change it later afterwards. So I want you to, for this first digit, go ahead and put a 2 on this one. You might have to roll down. I got you. You want me to do it for you? Let's try this. We'll do a 2, or no, that's a 2. And then the second digit's a 4, and the last digit is a number 6. And go ahead and press the button right now. Did it open? Let's try this. Oh, now it's open. Magic. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Go ahead and open up the box real quick. And what do you see inside? You can see an envelope? Yeah. Go ahead and show it to everybody. Is there anything else inside the box? No? And I'm going to prove it to everybody right now. There's nothing else inside the box except for that envelope that she picked. And also make sure that envelope is sealed on all 4 sides. Perfect. And come with me real quick. I'm going to just have you stand right over here next to that board. Now, you examine that envelope. That was completely normal. And I want you to tear it open real quick. Go ahead and tear it open. What do you see? Cards? It's actually a jumbo size set of cards. You can hold that, and you can drop that on the floor real quick. Now, like I said, every single decision that was up to you guys that would lead to this. And like I said, I knew this was going to happen because I want you to see this. Look. I want you to hold, there we go, one more card. And now hold that box real quick. Like I said, I knew this was going to happen because remember, I said I predicted this card in such a way. And I want you to see this. Everything I'm doing is completely fair, yes? Okay. I just want to be fair. Let's try this. See, look, every single card is face up. Every single card is face up except for one, though. I want you to see this. Look, one card is face down out of all the others. Look, there's no other face down card in the deck except for this one, okay? Now you said your name is Alexa, right? Now, shouldn't be that hard to remember. Like I said, it's my device's name. Now, Alexa, be honest. If this card is the Queen of Hearts, after the 3 decisions that you guys made, would you freak out? Kinda? Would you guys freak out? I would too. Ladies and gentlemen, the one card that I predicted before the show and the one card that I saw in my dream was Queen of Hearts. Thank you so much. You are welcome to go back to your seat. Thank you so much. And that just shows you, ladies and gentlemen, no matter what you dream, it will always become a reality. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nick Blade. It was awesome performing for you. Thank you very much.
All right. Now